Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is an episode and consecutive day number 993 of blogging and podcasting and journaling about everyday life. And I'm quite proud of it. We are nearing the end of the first phase of daily journaling because I gave myself a goal of 1,000 days, and it's 993 days so far, so very close, just a week away. It's almost end of the day, but I have a decent update, so let's start straight away. I don't remember exactly how I titled the episode, but it's something about bat in the bad, and it's I had no bloody creative mind for that, but basically, today we dropped Julian at school, and because it's Friday and we had the chance to go somewhere else for a longer walk, we decided to go to Glenveigh National Park. So Julian took the keys and the phone to make sure that he can safely get back home after school, etc. And we have contact with him. So we drove to Glenveigh National Park, and it was already touristy and slightly crowdy, but it's just the season is still developing, so it's the right time to go there and before it's really packed. And the weather was dry and nice, so we arrived there, took the shuttle. But before we took the shuttle and went for the tickets, that's where BAT comes into play, because we were in the visitor center and we took the tickets. I was waiting for Elizabeth to use the toilet, and in the main hall or the lobby, suddenly BAT appeared in the middle of the day. BAT started circling around and trying to find the way out. I don't know how it got there. Maybe it got the previous day and spent the night and kind of just was woken up by the people. Or it just kind of flew in by pure mistake. It was startled or something like that. I wasn't expecting it in the middle of the day, but I guess they can operate during the day. So it was circling around, and the poor fella didn't know the way out. So I don't know what happened next. I guess people from the Glenveigh National Park have a way to sort it out, or kind of make sure that it can exit somehow. But yeah, that was the bat in the bad situation, and that was the thinking behind the title. And we took the tickets, we went for a shuttle, drove straight to the castle to skip the first 3 kilometers of a walk, because it's fairly dull if you walk it a couple of times, like us in the past. And then we took a coffee, a bit of cakes, and spent some time in the gardens in the castle, and then took off along the lake shore and towards the area where it's not so busy and it's not so popular. So it's a much nicer trail and very enjoyable. So we walked about, I think, 4 kilometers. We stopped at the waterfall, sat down and enjoyed a little bit of view. In the meantime, we contacted Julian because he just finished school and was walking back home, and we told him when we will be back, and then we drove back home to Julian afterwards. It was a lovely, about 8 kilometers walk, so we thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great day out. And then we went on some, a little bit of basketball together as a family for the evening. I just sit in the sauna now. As you can see, I'm sweating because I fired it up to heat it a little bit and make sure that nothing kind of starts growing in here, or just to maintain the sauna nice and fresh inside. So yeah, the one special update is because it's exactly 1 year since I departed to pick this sauna, this wee barrel, 1 year ago exactly. on 6th of June in the afternoon, and I picked it up after midnight, and overnight I drove it back and arrived the next day in the morning in Donegal from Skibbereen. So it was a very long trip, about 800 or more kilometers altogether, but yeah, it's quite important, I think, that I decided to highlight it. So thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. Stay tuned and see you again in tomorrow's episode.